how to use the art of push and pull to attract your ex, to make your ex to come back to you. Hello guys and welcome to this new live. I wanted to talk to you about this technique that I love. I know for you it will sound a little bit like a game. I know it will also ask you to step out of your comfort zone, but it's always because we want to bring you better results. The solution is to try to fight your natural instinct because your actions didn't work so far. If you're here watching our videos, it's because you really want to get your ex back, and everything that you have tried so far didn't really work out. So, the art of push and pull is this idea that we need to recreate desire. We need to make your ex listen to you, and we need to make your ex knowing that you have changed. Because so far you tried. You tried to give love. You tried to make promise. You tried to come back on the past. You open your heart to your ex and you're still facing a wall. Your ex is very distant. Your ex won't accept to talk to you or to meet you in person. And if you're facing each other, if you're meeting in person, you cannot recognize your ex. Sometimes they become very toxic to you, very aggressive, very mean to you, when in reality, what you're doing right now is showing everyone that you're the best version of yourself. So, people will ask me, Alex, why is it not more simple? Why do I have to play games? Why do I have to study psychology? Why do I need to use neuroscience to get my ex back? Why is it not simple? Because basically, you're not trying to get back with someone that is simple. You're not trying to save a relationship. You're trying to avoid a breakup, a divorce. You're trying to really recreate a new page. So it's not that it's complicated, but you will need tools. You will need tools from neuroscience and psychology to really show to that person that you are meant to be together. The reason why, it's because either you will be able to get your ex back and you don't need us. Maybe you open your heart, maybe you talk about your feelings, maybe you beg and plead and it worked out for you, and congratulations. But if you're here, it's also because most of the time the natural techniques didn't work. So you're facing someone that is atypical. You're facing an avoidant, a sensational, someone that has a lot of fears, someone that is very stubborn. So you're facing a situation that is atypical. And so that's why you don't really know exactly how to act. And that's when the push and pull is mandatory. It's not a question. It's not a maybe. You have to use this technique. You have to make sure. Why? Number one, when you use the push and pull, you will basically increase the emotions. So that means more desire, more charisma, more confidence. And so your ex will start to trust you. So when you do the push and pull, sometimes we will do some actions, try to communicate, try to share with your ex, and some other time we pull away. The reason why we will pull away, it's not because I want to bother you. It's because we want to create the desire. Your ex needs to desire to talk to you, to see how much you have changed, and to trust you. This will lead to reason number two. What's important in the subconscious mind? It's the first step. I have coached an amazing man from California who told me, Alex, I don't understand. I'm a little bit stuck. Every time I would write to my ex, she would respond to me very fast. And I told him, I'm not sure that this is what we want. The real question is, if you don't text your ex, will she initiate? And he told me, I don't know. I never tried. I was so scared that she would forget about me that I always was the one initiating. So, guys, you need to remember something. If you want your ex to come back to you, we need to make sure that his or her subconscious mind is really focusing on you. And the one thing that we look at is the initiatives. Will that person try to call you, try to meet in person, try to text you as well? Because when you use the push and pull, you allow yourself to not always act. And the distance, the little distance that for a couple of days, you will see that person, giving you more attention, being closer to you. You will see that person giving you value. That will make you feel so powerful. That will make you feel that it's possible to get them back. And thank you, Nikki, Alan, Alexa, for tuning in during this live. It's very important for me to explain to you that the push and pull is not a punishment. I'm not asking you to be someone else. I'm not asking you to force yourself to be mean. No. When we communicate, we are sharing positive energy. When we communicate, we are showing that you're proud of yourself. And sometimes we use the distance to make your ex initiating. This will give you a better emotional control, better confidence, better charisma. And I know at the beginning it's very difficult, but then you will thank me. You will thank me later because you will realize how difficult it is, but also how powerful, because that will give you more results. That will make any ex listen to you. And the last advice that I have for you, when we try to get our ex back, we value quality over quantity. It's not the number of text that you will exchange. It's the level of emotional connection. I prefer just one text where you're both laughing and having fun than 10 text or 20 text messages where there is nothing. There is no real communication, there is no fun, there is no connection. Kind of like your ex is not really into you. That's not what we expect. So I learned that the push and pull, it's an amazing technique. And if you want to work with me, there is the link in the description or in the chat. It's a 3 months unlimited package where I will follow you with emails, phone calls. We will be able to get your ex attention. But before we do it, you need to be okay with not acting just based on your love, just based on your intuition. I don't want you to act in a way that you're losing yourself and fooling yourself as well. Okay? So your situation is very important for us. I'm not sure that I can respond to your comments. So that's why you can just apply. You would have a talk with someone from my team and they tell you, is it possible to get your ex back? What is the best technique for you? And how can we assist you? What is the best package? That's when I come in to really support you and to show you that we can change the dynamic. So remember, the push and pull is not a punishment. It is the only technique that works for an avoidant, for someone that loves the challenge, that works if you have been too needy, if you have made mistakes, if you were chasing your ex too much. You will have to use the push and pull to reverse the dynamic and to make that person basically respect you in return, to make that person giving you some attention. And yes, it is possible. So don't act solely based on your emotions. Make sure that that person will see your value. And the best way to start is to click in the description and apply to work with me. I will be the happiest coach in the world. Remember, it's quality over quantity. Okay, it's how we can very change dynamic. I love seeing Xavier saying she's a very stubborn woman. So everyone is very stubborn, especially after a breakup. We really don't want to show anyone that we made a mistake. But Xavier, we can change the dynamic. If she sees that you have been serious about working on yourself, she will respect you more. The problem is that when we feel that they are stubborn, we are so scared to lose them that we are giving them the control, and then they start to be mean to us. They start to be disrespectful. So if you want to change the dynamic, you know what to do, buddy. It's in the description. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Love Advice TV. Let me know if you have any question. Next live, I will be able to assist you more in depth on your questions. I see you soon, guys. Take care of yourself.